Hello and welcome to
Oli Pops.
Oli Pops. A funny story. Okay. About 4 years ago, I first got into motorbikes and I bought myself this lovely little Hanway Cafe racer. Passed my CBT, and then Ollie here, he decided that I'd go out on the Hanway and he'd come along on his push bike.
Yes.
So are you going to take over from this point?
Boy.
Hang on then. Take the camera.
Right, get on the bike, old man.
All right then. So yeah, we're going to set off.
Right, let me set the scene for you. It's a sunny summer's afternoon. This is about third ride on this bike. He's obviously very new at it. The big red owl plates are on the front and back, so he's a very massive learner, if you will say so. This is what happened basically. He was starting the bike up, just going for a little jolly with me behind him, and the wheel was skidding on all the rocks you can see here. So it was having a lot of wheel skid, and he was thinking, "Why?" Yeah, he was like, "There's no traction." Yeah, he was saying, "There's no traction, Ollie." And as soon as he caught a little bit of traction, you see those woods up there. He went straight into those woods and shot up the bank. He was still on the bike on the side of it because he fell over, and he was still holding. Yeah, and he was still holding he was still holding the full throttle, and the wheel was spinning everywhere, kicking up loads of dirt and sort of brambles everywhere. And he was just leveling it on the side.
Quite scared, really.
Yeah, and then I helped him get it down, and then, you know what, because he was in such shock, shaking like a little wuss, he got on the bike ready to ride off, and he was covered in brambles, shaking like a dear little lamb lost in the woods or something, and he was brambles everywhere, and he was trying to start the bike, and I was like, come on, steady on now, let's calm it down. But in the end, he dropped it a few more times, obviously, after that, but now he's passed his advanced test or something, haven't you?
I'm an advanced rider.
It's pretty embarrassing, really. I think anyone and their grand could do it, but you know.
If we just have a look at the state of this bike now, this is what happens when you have a very nice 125, but then you give it to your children.
It wasn't me, actually. I'm not the culprit. It was my sister Charlotte. So.
Yeah, this bike now doesn't work.
It does. It might work. It's just not very well.
Anyway, that's the end of our story.
But
we
yeah.
have other stories. We can tell a story or two about how Ollie had various mishaps and scrapes.
But the thing with my story is my bikes end not being in a condition to even keep, so I have to get rid of them and sell them for parts and spares.
Anyway, my first bike.
Boom.